Welcome to another video. We are doing a thrift flip video, this one. What am I saying? Hi, we're going to do thrift flips. So this is the piece in question. We are going to just try and do stuff to this knitted sweater. It's from an English supermarket brand called TU. So it's very inexpensive, it's secondhand, and if all goes wrong, it doesn't matter because it was cheap. And we're just going to experiment, see what we can get away with, see what we can do. I have visions of these pieces here because they're kind of a different design. I'm hoping the focus will stay in focus, but I'm also hoping I can do something interesting with it. It is very used, but that's fine. We can just play and see what we can achieve with this piece. You can kind of already see what I'm getting up to here. This box is my bits and pieces box. It's got ribbons, it's got thread, it's got pins, got all sorts of things. There's trimmings in here. There's all sorts. I think we can use what's in this box on that sweater. We can see what we get. I would quite like to add bows, but I'm not entirely sure how well these ribbons will last if they needed to be washed, because some of them look very delicate, but this would be such a nice addition to the sweater. I think the like soft pink against the blue would look fantastic. Let me try and hook you up. Oh, this doesn't have a clippy. I won't hook you up. But try and imagine this nice sweater on, right? And then some kind of like adornment, maybe around the collar or something, or I don't know. What I'd quite like to do is a lot of the Pinterest things that I've saved, it's been buttons on shirts. Well, this isn't a shirt, obviously. So I'm thinking I could mimic a shirt maybe by putting buttons down the front. Possibly. Would that work? Would that work? That is the question. But we can just try and see. Okay, let's get to designing. Hello, welcome to a new video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Amelia. This channel is thrifting, travel, fashion, just fun things. On my Pinterest summer 2025 wishlist board, I've got lots of applique ideas, and it's a big trend for 2025, like the applique, like adornment personalization trend. And I've been doing that for years, and I just want to elevate that slightly. So my initial vision was buttons, because they're just like an easy add-on piece. You don't have to really cut into anything, and you can just add some buttons here and there, and then it becomes a whole different look. So potentially we can do that with this piece. Who knows? Okay, so we are just going to switch over to design mode, and let's try and come up with a couple of ideas to put together. it is the next day. I carried on applying the buttons after I stopped filming, and then this is what we have managed. I think it looks really cool, and I'm gonna carry on with this side. And then I think I'm gonna do something on the back because I really don't like it when clothes just have things on the front. I mean, sometimes it can look really nice, but I think the buttons would look quite nice with something on the back as well. Maybe not in this much detail, but just something to add to the back to make it more thought out. And then maybe a little something on the sleeve or both sleeves. But I think it's really cute so far. It's a couple of days later, and as you can hear, the washing machine is on. That's because the button project sweater is in there. I think it's a testament to how good or bad my sewing is if the buttons stay on, but it needs a wash. If I wanted to wear the piece, I'd have to wash it anyway, so it's kind of what it is. Yeah, I think if it stands the wash, it can stand me wearing it, and it's a good test. It's a safe test in some ways. It's on a very, very light spin and a very cool temperature, so hopefully all is good. Excuse my hair. It's been out in the sunshine for quite a while and out in the wind because I walked around the thrift, and it was actually really good. So that brings me on to the next project. I want to make a tee, a graphic tee that is mine. I've been playing around with this idea for quite a while, and I think I have a design. It's going to be my name, and it's going to be like two bunnies. These are just used from Canva, so I'm not going to make them for anybody. They're for my personal use, but I just thought it'd be interesting to share it with you. And I bought some iron-on transfer paper thingy for t-shirts, so hopefully that will work. And I really want to make my own graphic tee. I saw Kathleen Illustrated, make the He's Behind You sweater with like the knit needle felting thingy. Don't know what you call it, and that looked really cool. But I don't have any of that stuff. I don't have a needle punching needle. A needle punching needle. I think my mum does, but I want to do it now. And then I have to remember to ask her for it. And then I have to remember to do it. So this is, yeah, we're just gonna do this. Sorry for coughing so much, my asthma is absolutely running me amok. Okay, so I bought a thrifted t-shirt. It's down there, that's why I looked down. And we're gonna see if I can iron on something to it. But I also need to find the paper that I bought for it, because I don't remember where I put it. We tidied up the other day and I found it, but I wasn't aware of myself putting it somewhere, so now it's lost into the ether that is our flat. And I'm not an organised person or a tidy person, and Hey is not an organised person, but he is a tidy person. So yeah, we just live in amongst chaos. Yeah. He is just so organised, and he'll be like, oh, that's in that place, I know it, blah blah blah. I'm just like, put things away, and just shove things, and then he'll be like, where is that? And I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't in the put it in a place to remember mode, I was in tidying mode. So I'm gonna just spend some time looking for that, and then I'll come back and talk to you. Bye. There's another lyric. Found the paper. Ayy. What? Why is it like this? It says it can go through the printer, so let's hope it does. 10 sheets. Let's give it a go. This feels like paper. Maybe that's the point, because it's transfer paper. I don't know. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna give this a go. There are no instructions, there are just pictures. So I meant to photocopy it on that side, iron it onto the thing that side, and then peel it off, and that apparently is it. very dubious about whether this will work. Okay. Okay, so I tested out the print off. You have to do any writing in reverse, just so you know. This is what we have. It's actually in reverse, but to you it looks correct. It came out okay, like this. And then that is the bit you iron on. Hopefully. Yeah, so when you look through, it's the right way around. And I'm just going to get the iron and the ironing board out and we'll see how this goes. I think I'm going to try the t-shirt on, figure out my placement, and then go from there. The t-shirt in question, it's slim fit, so it's very huggy. And then I think I want it kind of high, like a baby tee. So if too low would look odd. So I think I'm going to go sort of here. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. Make me baby tee. Hello, welcome to my kitchen. Excuse the noise if you can hear the washing machine. It's currently doing the button sweatshirt like I said. I ended up safety pinning where I wanted it to go no lower than, just so I had a bit of a frame of reference of where I wanted to place everything. I think this was a good idea so that it didn't go off the rails. Okay. After that. The audio basically cut out here, but I'm just trying to explain to you how disappointed I am that I kind of had to burn on the transfer to even get it to stick. I'm just going to call it vintage. Like, you know, when you get an old piece from the thrift and it's kind of like a yellowing white. I'm just going to say it's vintage and it's cool. And I'm going to style it out very cutely. And that's the end of that. But yeah. Pretty gutted, to be honest. I've destroyed the t-shirt and I think I'm gonna buy a different brand and a new t-shirt and have a go again and just see what we can make out of that one. But this was like a decent trial run, so I guess in like experiments wise it was a success. Like, I know what to do next time to make the outcome better. So I feel like we ended up with a fail at the end of the day with this one, which is such a shame because I wanted it to be good. And I still think it's cute. Like, I'm editing this vlog right now and I'm wearing the t-shirt and I think it's cute still. So we'll see. It might grow on me a bit more than the yellow did. Yeah, well, who knows? Anyway. think I'm going to just do this again with better paper because I don't like how it's turned out. That's such a shame. Oh my god, I've got bruises on my arm. Yeah, such a shame. But it's so cute though. I'm still going to wear it. I'm just going to make another one that's better at some point. Yeah, it didn't turn out what I wanted. I just had to burn it on to get it to even stick. And like the earpieces, I had really struggled to even get them off, and I don't feel like they even stuck properly. So I think I'm gonna buy a different brand and try again. Hi, so I'm gonna show you the sweater that we added the buttons to. It's finally finished drying, so it's all good. We're gonna see how it looks. My forehead looks so shiny because the light is right there. It's not that shiny in real life. This mic doesn't have a clip, so I'm just gonna have to hold it really awkwardly. I have to flip it the right way around. Here we go! It's all done. I can't believe all the buttons actually managed to stay on. This one is looking a bit sad. So I'm gonna go in and do a little bit of surgery. But everything else looks so good. I'm so happy. The added details. Oh, maybe it's this sleeve. Yeah, the added buttons on the sleeve stayed on really well. And I think it looks more like a statement piece, a unique piece. It's not just a sweater, it's an adorned sweater. It looks customized, it looks DIY, it looks personal, and I love it. Is it a bad idea to have done this when they were going into the hot weather in the UK? Yes. Am I still going to wear it in the evenings because I still live in England despite it being hot? Yes, I am. And then there is just a secret button on the end of this arm on this side, just because why not? So I'm just going to quickly try it on and then I'm going to show you how it looks. So this is what the sweater looks like on. I think it's really cool. I'm glad I didn't go too overboard because I think adding buttons to something is a statement in itself, and I think the different sizing is enough. This button needs to be reattached properly because it's not gonna hold. And then the sleeve ones look really cool. And my secret one there. I really like it. I think it sits quite well on me. It washed beautifully. I was really worried that the marks on it and everything weren't going to come out. And I'm really happy that I managed to salvage a boring sweater, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think it looks so much more premium in a sense because there's been care and attention paid to the detailing on this sweater, so I think it looks more expensive than it is, even though it's a high street brand. But yeah, this is it. My god, can I not speak? Hey, so this is how it turned out. Sorry, I'm moving my pajamas, but you know, once you finish work, do you stay in your clothes? Do you get changed into other clothes, or do you just put your pajamas on? I just put my pajamas on. I'm disappointed. This didn't turn out well. It basically had to burn on, so that's why it's so yellow. And therefore I'm disappointed in it. I think it would have looked really cool. But it doesn't. I'm just gonna style it out and say that it's vintage. I managed to find this thing. I don't know. I'm gonna explain it away. Because what else can I do? I'm so disappointed. It's really not the vision. It's so not how I wanted it to go at all. um, yeah, the end.